is pure evil, but you'd never know it by looking at him. But when you hear him, that's another story.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're delving into the dark and unsettling world of serial killers. While some of these criminals have been captured and brought to justice, others remain shrouded in mystery. Join us as we explore the top 10 creepiest serial killer mysteries that continue to haunt us. From chilling confessions to eerie circumstances, these cases will send shivers down your spine. So turn off the lights, grab a snack, and let's dive into the darkness. Jack the Ripper. Kicking off our list is none other than Jack the Ripper, one of the most infamous serial killers in history. Active in the late 1800s in London's Whitechapel district, Jack the Ripper was responsible for a series of gruesome murders of women, primarily prostitutes. What makes this case particularly creepy is the killer's ability to evade capture despite being the subject of an extensive police investigation. The Ripper's methods were horrifyingly precise, and he often mutilated his victims in ways that suggested a certain level of anatomical knowledge. The mystery deepens with the plethora of suspects, including local butchers and doctors. Despite numerous theories and modern advancements in forensic science, Jack the Ripper's identity remains a chilling enigma: the Zodiac Killer. Next on our list is the Zodiac Killer, a shadowy figure who terrorized Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s. The killer is known for taunting police and the media with cryptic letters and ciphers, some of which remain unsolved to this day.
This is the Zodiac speaking.
The Zodiac claimed responsibility for several murders, and his cryptic communications led to widespread panic and a media frenzy. One of the creepiest aspects of this case is how the Zodiac seemed to relish the attention, often mocking authorities for their inability to catch him. While some suspects have emerged over the years, including Arthur Lee Allen, no one has definitively been identified as the Zodiac Killer. Recent advances in DNA technology have renewed interest in the case. The Black Dahlia. We have the Black Dahlia case, involving Elizabeth Short, an aspiring actress who was discovered in Los Angeles in 1947, mutilated and posed provocatively. The media sensationalized the case, calling her the Black Dahlia due to her black clothing preference. The investigation drew public attention, leading to numerous theories and accusations. Despite considering Hollywood figures, no one was ever charged. The killer's display of Short's body in public deepened the mystery, making it one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. Coming in at number 7 is the Hinterkaifeck Murders, a chilling case that took place in Germany in 1922. The Gruber family, who lived on a remote farm, was brutally murdered, and the circumstances surrounding their deaths are eerily mysterious. After the murders, strange occurrences began to plague the farm: footsteps in the snow leading to the house, strange noises at night, and the discovery of a hidden journal that hinted at paranoia and fear. What makes this case particularly creepy is the idea that the killer may have lingered on the property after the murders, possibly even living in the house undetected for days. Despite extensive investigations, no suspects were ever identified, and the case remains unsolved. The Villisca Axe Murders. Next up is the Villisca Axe Murders, a horrific case that took place in 1912 in Villisca, Iowa. The Moore family, parents Josiah and Sarah, along with their 4 children, were brutally murdered in their home with an axe. The crime scene was particularly gruesome, with all the victims showing signs of extreme violence. What makes this case even creepier is the fact that the killer was never caught. Numerous suspects emerged, including a traveling preacher and local townspeople, but none could be definitively linked to the crime. The eerie circumstances surrounding the murders, including reports of strange sounds and sightings in the area, have led to legends and ghost stories that still haunt Villisca today. Who was the perpetrator, and what drove them to commit such an unthinkable act? The Zodiac Killer's Cipher. Still within the Zodiac Killer theme, the case of the unsolved cipher is particularly intriguing. The Zodiac sent several ciphers to the media, claiming they held the key to understanding his identity and motives. The most famous of these ciphers, the 340-character cipher sent in 1969, remained unsolved for over 50 years, captivating cryptographers and true crime enthusiasts alike. In 2020, a team of amateur code breakers finally cracked the cipher, revealing a chilling message from the killer. However, despite this breakthrough, the Zodiac Killer's true identity remains unknown. The Smiley Face Killer Theory. At number 4, we delve into the Smiley Face Killer Theory, a disturbing urban legend that suggests a serial killer, or multiple killers, might be responsible for the deaths of young men across the Midwest and Northeast United States. Over the years, investigators have linked dozens of deaths to a potential killer who leaves a smiley face graffiti near the crime scenes. What makes this theory particularly chilling is the sheer number of cases that have emerged, leading some to believe there is a coordinated effort behind these tragic deaths. While law enforcement agencies have largely dismissed the theory as mere coincidence, the idea of a hidden predator targeting unsuspecting victims sends chills down the spine. The Unabomber. Next up is the case of the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, who evaded capture for nearly 2 decades. Operating in the United States from the late 1970s to the mid-1990s, Kaczynski sent a series of mail bombs to individuals he deemed responsible for the advancement of technology and modern society. What makes this case particularly creepy is Kaczynski's manifesto, which he insisted be published in major newspapers. In it, he outlined his beliefs about technology and its detrimental effects on society. The fact that he was able to operate undetected for so long, combined with his disturbing ideology, adds an unsettling layer to the case. How could someone harbor such dark thoughts, and what led him down such a destructive path? The Green River Killer. At number 2, we have the Green River Killer, Gary Ridgway, who is believed to have murdered over 49 women in Washington during the 1980s and 1990s. Ridgway evaded capture for years, using various methods to lure his victims, many of whom were vulnerable and marginalized individuals. The sheer number of victims and the duration of his killing spree make this case particularly disturbing. What adds to the creepiness is Ridgway's calm demeanor and willingness to cooperate with investigators after his arrest in 2001. He provided chilling details about his crimes, often expressing little remorse. Ridgway's ability to maintain a normal life while committing such horrific acts raises unsettling questions about the nature of evil. The Atlanta Child Murders. Rounding out our list is the Atlanta Child Murders, a series of tragic killings that took place between 1979 and 1981, claiming the lives of at least 29 African American children and young adults. The case sent shockwaves through the community and garnered national attention. The victims, who ranged in age from 7 to 21, were abducted and often found in secluded areas. Wayne Williams, a local man, was arrested and convicted for 2 of the murders, but many believe he may not have acted alone. The investigation faced numerous challenges, including issues of race, community trust, and the lack of forensic evidence. What makes this case particularly creepy is the sheer vulnerability of the victims and the chilling thought that a predator was targeting children in their own neighborhoods. And there you have it, the top 10 creepiest serial killer mysteries that continue to haunt us. From the infamous Jack the Ripper to the chilling case of the Atlanta Child Murders, these stories remind us of the dark side of humanity and the mysteries that still remain. Did we miss your favorite chilling mystery? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the eerie world of true crime. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.